The Amex Platinum just got $200 more expensive. $200 more every year for basically the same exact card. Amex says they added enough new benefits to justify the increase. For most people, they didn't. And if you have this card and your renewal is coming up, this video might save you $200 a year just by forcing you to do the math most people will avoid. There are really two versions of the Platinum card. One version makes sense, the other quietly loses money every year. And most cardholders are in the second group. I'm going to show you exactly how to figure out which one you are and what to do if the numbers just don't work anymore. The fee history. This is a pattern. Start here because this fee increase did not come out of nowhere. Back in 2007, the Platinum cost $450 a year. In 2017, it went to $550. In 2021, it jumped to $695, and now effective in 2026 for existing cardholders, it is $895. That is a 98% increase since 2017. The card has almost doubled in price in 8 years. And here's the important part. This is not an accident. At a Goldman Sachs investor conference, Amex CEO basically said the quiet part out loud. In Mexico, the Platinum is already around $1,000, and he said the fee will go as high as the value allows. He's not really hiding the strategy. They will keep raising the fee as long as people keep paying it. But you're not paying for a better card. You are paying for Amex's confidence that you simply just won't cancel. What Amex added to justify the $200 increase. Now let's look at what you actually got for the extra $200. Amex added 4 buckets of credits. For travel, the hotel credit increased from $200 to $600 a year on prepaid hotels and resorts booked through Amex Travel. Lifestyle, up to $300 a year at Lululemon. That's $75 per quarter. Subscription, digital entertainment increased to $300 a year. That's $25 a month. Niche, up to $200 toward Oura Ring hardware. But here's the issue with all of those new benefits. None of that is automatically value. It's only value if you were already going to buy that exact thing in that exact way from that exact merchant. Why the new credits do not work for most people. Every one of those credits assumes your life already looks a certain way. The hotel credit sounds great on paper until you realize it only applies to prepaid fine hotels and resorts booking through Amex Travel. These are not random normal hotels. These are luxury properties. A lot of them start around $400 a night and go up fast. So if you do not already stay at high-end hotels through Amex Travel multiple times a year, that $600 credit is not worth $600. It's essentially worth zero. The Lululemon credit works the same way. Not athletic wear generally, not health and wellness, Lululemon specifically, and in quarterly chunks. So if you don't already shop there, you have to manufacture spending just to feel like you got your money back. And the Oura Ring credit, same story. If you don't wear the Oura Ring, that credit is worth essentially nothing. Amex did not add $200 of value. They added $200 of conditional value for people already living a very specific lifestyle. The earning rate problem nobody talks about. Now here's the part that gets buried under all the coupon talk. The Platinum earns 5 times on flights booked directly with airlines or through Amex Travel, and 5 times on prepaid hotels through Amex Travel. 1 point on everything else. Groceries, 1. Restaurants, 1. Gas, 1. Hotels booked direct, 1. Rideshare, 1. Most normal everyday spending, only 1%. So let's be very clear. The fee went up $200. The earning rates did not. You are paying more for the same week everyday earn structure. That's why this is not a spending card. It's a perks card, and if the perks do not fit your life, the earning rates are nowhere near good enough to bail you out. Here's the part nobody says out loud. This card is not built to save you money. It's built to make you feel like you are. And those are definitely not the same thing. One changes your bank account, the other changes your identity. Now let's do the math that actually matters, not the marketed value, the value you truly keep. Amex says the card delivers more than $3,500 in annual value. That number assumes you use every credit with the right merchant, in the right time window, in the right amount over a full year. That is not normal behavior. That is perfect behavior. And perfect behavior is not how most people use credit cards. What actually happens is this. Monthly credits get missed. Quarterly credits expire. Merchant restrictions kill flexibility. And people confuse I enrolled with I actually used it. Let's say someone genuinely tries. They use the Uber Cash. They use the airline credit. They get part of the Resi credit. They use some streaming, but they skip Lululemon, skip Oura Ring, skip Equinox, and skip some of the random stuff that sounded better in the ad than it did in real life. They capture about $700 against a $895 fee. They are already underwater before earning a single point. Essentially, you paid $895 to unlock coupons, not value. Coupons. In Saks Fifth Avenue, one of the easier credits to mentally count toward the fee is going away entirely after June 30th, 2026. So one more offset disappears. The fee doesn't. You are not holding a premium card. You are managing a coupon system with an $895 cover charge. The lounge situation. What nobody wants to admit. The Platinum's strongest feature has always been lounge access. More than 1,500 locations, Centurion lounges, Priority Pass, Delta Sky Club access in the right conditions. For real, frequent flyers, that matters. But here's what most people don't want to admit. Guest access to Centurion lounges is not automatically free anymore. If you bring someone, you may be paying $50 per adult unless you spend $75,000 a year on the card. Authorized users cost $195 each. So if a couple wants Platinum access together, now you're at $1,090 a year. And meanwhile, the lounges are more crowded than ever, which means the premium experience got more expensive while feeling less premium. You are paying more for access to a room that got worse because too many people paid for the same access. At this point, you might think I'm saying nobody should have this card. That's not true. There is a clear profile where the Platinum does work. If you fly 15 times or more a year, if your home airport has a Centurion lounge and you use it regularly, if you already book fine hotels and resorts on trips you are already going to take, if Resi, Lululemon, and the rest of the credits already match your normal spending, not spending you change to justify the card, then yes, the math can work for you. For that person and that person alone, the Platinum is a discount on a life they already live. For everyone else, it is a subscription to an identity. But there you guys have it. Those are my thoughts on the new $200 price increase. Please leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy this video next.